super stuff, came for it, opened up, super stuff, came for it, opened up, super stuff, came for it, opened up, super stuff, came for it, opened up,
Hello and welcome to another episode of Super Stuff Unboxed. Today we're going to be unboxing this DC Multiverse Deluxe Edition, movie theatrical edition, Heath Ledger Joker. Also this old school, this isn't the re-release Vault Edition. Look, it's the classic gold label. Also Heath Ledger, different heads, which you'll get to see up close in this video, Joker, but it also comes with this clown mask that looks pretty cool. It looks like there's some depth in the eyes, and then they're painted inside that pretty big depth, which you'll get a closer look at in this video. And then some other Jokers and characters that we're going to discuss, we happen to throw in. So this is more of a Heath Ledger inspired Joker video. Obviously, we could go crazy talking Jokers all day, and we'll have more Joker videos coming soon someday on the way. Oh, what just flashed in the screen was the digital Silver Age, and then the Arkham. Actually, maybe we should do the Arkham, Solomon Grundy and characters before that Alan Scott 2-pack release comes out again, or some of my customs thrown in there, but let's just start talking what's before us right now. Let's start with, we've got just a couple Jokers here. These are just some average Jokers that you might want to swap some heads with if you really like Heath Ledger or the body or the head. Just some options out there. We've got ourselves, I think it was called Infinite Frontier Joker here, this one. Yeah, look at this thing in the hand, a little gas bomb ball, a knife, Infinite Frontier, a bunch of classic Jokers, but just something that could be someone's displayed Joker. Got yourself a pretty good head sculpt that holds up these days. Maybe less of a cool head sculpt. This one is the Punchline 2-pack, which you can get for cheap. I think a lot of people didn't like Punchline's maybe hands and feet, and the popularity of the character isn't that much there, but what a great Joker body. And this could definitely be the Joker in your collection. Very similar to what you just saw. Some different color schemes, maybe a more traditional purple. All right. What we have before us now is the Sonar Heath Ledger version. So there was a Solomon Grundy in Arkham Batman 2-pack where the characters are kind of translucent like this. I painted those into some customs, which you might see in some other videos, but this body could pair well with those as kind of a Joker body, or get painted like those because the translucentness did hold the paint and look pretty cool after everything was all said and done. So Heath Ledger head on this one does appear to be the same mold. The way all three of these are painted are very different, but then that just shows you the devil is in the details when it comes to paint. So, yeah, you've got that as an option there. If you can get yourselves a Heath Ledger Joker, but with this Vault release, these heads will be super common, so the market will get saturated with those. Okay, this is in here just because it was another Bale Batman movie villain. There was an older release where he did have a trench coat, which was pretty cool. This one comes with, man, I'm not even certain why. It comes with this stuff, but a few good hands, and then a really cool Bane with the, oh, I almost wanted to do the voice there, Bane with the mask on, right? Okay, what we've got here is the two things about to be unboxed. This is their last time in life being in these boxes. They're not going to go back in. This is a true unboxing channel. We don't just keep the packaging pristine and then like whatever, put them back in there, which you certainly could. There's some real good packaging here. Let's start with the oldie but goodie. So goodie it made the re-release I think it's also just because this Heath Ledger head just looks a little bit more calm than the theatrical one. The theatrical one that they put out. I don't know. Okay, yeah, check out the real dates. We're taking the whole bottom and inside out right now. Man, 2023. Ooh! It's currently almost mid-May 2026. We've got ourselves the traditional blue to save time since this is a double unboxing. We're going to leave those black circles in there. Probably quite a few of the hands as well. And we will do things like take a look at the card. Real name, unknown. Okay. No name strikes terror into the hearts of Gotham City citizens. Quite like the Joker in a city overrun with larger-than-life criminals. Okay. Cool. Cool mask. Definitely think of the Joker when I see that mask. I think I've seen those for sale on Temu. Wonder what the quality would be. Oh, we've got a normal snip here. We've got some tape here I'm going to cut through. But then, look at the old school securing head. Wasn't that complicated. Okay, let's start with just looking at this head. Okay. First of all right. Standard. And then, yes. Now this is a calm, makeup's kind of rubbing off. Awesome. I'm so happy they released this again. Now, this era, the head swapping when McFarlane first came out wasn't quite as easy. Oh man. Awesome. The back of the head, hair pulled back. Yeah, that looks great. Oh, and then the depth with those eyes. Oh man, that is awesome. Super cool. Yeah, I'm really happy with how this figure looks. And this head is going to go on him soon. But let's get the other guy unboxed and put these heads as close to each other as we can before we do all the cool stuff. All right, the last time this one's going to be in here. See, these heads already slightly different, way more black around the eyes, but some similarities for sure. Okay, well, I'd hope so. They're both the Heath Ledger Joker. All right, we're just going through one tape circle. We've got ourselves an actual identification number there. It is still 2026 on the box. All right. Oh, yeah. Well, that orange was hard to see how much orange there is there. Oh, what's all this? What's all this? This is... I still don't even know. Why So Serious, The Dark Knight. It's just... Why did they put that in there? And seal it? I mean, okay. I guess. Would have preferred to use the production money on maybe something else, but whatever. They had to pay to seal that and put that in a plastic bag. All right. Or we had to pay to seal that and put that in a plastic bag. All right, cool card. Real name unknown. No name strikes terror into the hearts of Gotham City citizens. Yo. What? They start the same, but who only finds humor in the suffering of others. Who only finds humor in this, not quite the same spacing or something. Are there any words? Is characterized, but there's, no, not very interesting. It's the exact same. It looks like they just aligned the font a little differently. Okay, these are some awesome weapons. We've got ourselves the torso only. They didn't lock this down with a million super annoying clamps. Good, because, I mean, do we really need to unbox and look at every one of these weapons? Maybe some people do want to see the other side. Okay. Oop, we've got ourselves. What just happened? Ooh, the knife. The Why So Serious. Is this a butterfly or a Nope. Okay. Button push, right? Knife. Ooh, don't cut yourself with that. Our rocket launcher looks cool. All right. We've got interesting that they put this extra on there as a weapon, but okay. I'll have to remember an extended mag. Quite an extended mag. Okay. Happy. Okay. What is the point? Just to put the card in a card holder stand again? Okay, for a movie display. Wait, could you put, it's just for a plane? You can't even put the cardboard thing that they, okay. Be happy. Ooh, Joker. Makes me happy now. On his fists, we've got a pistol gripper and a fist originally for hands. We've got, this is the same body mold as that sonar that we just had. The same kind of string, ropey style, chain, wallet, every little piece. We've even got the same hands. So in production, it was just, hey, let's change these. But speaking of changing things in production, we've got ourselves similar heads. Around the eyes, a little bit different. It does feel like the green is just ever so different, but then also it's been years in the package. All right, I don't know that it would be worth switching these particular heads. I like this head on this body, but I think it's time to see how much of a hassle the old head swaps. Nope. And how, okay, how good does he look with the Heath Ledger head? Does he look all right? We'll see. I think some people I've seen on the displays, they just kind of stick that on his hand like he's holding a mask eventually, which you can do. So there's a lot of room in there, and gravity would run its course. All right, yes! Heath, a great actor. What was it? 10 Things I Hate About You or something like that. A Knight's Tale, which I'm not too familiar with, but the dude. All right. A Joker for sure, but Heath Ledger even more. This one's for you. Thank you so much for watching Super Stuff Unboxed. We appreciate you. We'll catch you next time. Let's take some pics and videos. Yeah. Why so serious?
Yeah, super stuff. It's the figures opened up. It's for us, super stuff. Unboxed. Yeah, super stuff. It's the figures opened up. It's for us, super stuff. Unboxed.